on the road again. Wow, it is March of 2024 already. And after taking a few months break, staying with our son and daughter-in-law, and getting to meet our new precious granddaughter, baby Emma, in Central Valley, California, we are back on the road, and adventure awaits, and we are ready.
Yeah, definitely.
So we got to stay with our son and daughter-in-law and take care of baby Emma. Got caught up on some doctor appointments, blood work, dentist appointments, the vet for
some
rodeo.
Minor maintenance on the RV.
Some minor maintenance on the RV. We really enjoyed our time with them, but we had a lot of fun. They always made sure we still got out and enjoyed some kind of adventure.
Well, I don't know. I won't say I enjoyed the first one very much. So. All right, where are we going? Don't know. You got me up this early in the morning. You don't know where we're going?
We're winging it.
I thought we were going to Shuteye Ridge.
Oh yeah, that's where we're going.
For what? The dog's out?
We're getting the dogs out. We're gonna probably get into some snow. We'll see how far we get.
Oh boy. He's gonna kill me.
I hope you're ready to dig the truck out. That's why I brought you.
One of the very first things we did was, now Dina couldn't go. Her and our daughter-in-law was watching Emma. Emma was still a little bit too young, but yeah. My son wanted to get the dogs out for a walk, and he wanted to take me on a short little 4-mile hike, slight elevation gain. The hike turned out to be an 8-mile hike and 2,500 feet of elevation gain. So he keeps telling me there's a fire lookout station up here. He promised me it was only a couple miles. My watch says we've already gone a couple miles. I don't see any fire lookout station yet.
I thought it was out here. I think this is the right way.
This is what I get for making him cut the grass when he was younger.
That's right.
Payback time. I wasn't ready.
The
dogs loved it. I was hurting at the end of that. But
you were hurt when you walked in the door at the end of the day.
Definitely. It was actually a very pretty hike. We ended up going to a place called Shuteye Ridge. We went up to I think it's like a fire lookout tower. We got to look around, out there, and then make our way back. There was some snow and ice, patchy areas and all, but it was a fun hike. A little bit more than I expected, but it was definitely fun. I'm glad we did it, and the dogs had a blast.
Yeah, good for the dogs, huh?
Yeah, good for the dog.
Why are you breathing so hard?
I don't know. This is why I'm breathing so hard. This is what I was promised in the morning. 2-mile hike up to the tower, little bit of an incline, right? That's what I was promised.
I didn't say.
We are at 4.25 miles one way, and a hell of an incline. So our little 4-mile hike.
I was talking about the little incline down there.
Our 4-mile hike turned into an 8.5-mile hike. A lot steeper than I was promised. This is why in the wild parents eat their young.
We also got to go to Kings Canyon National Park, and we did some snowshoeing.
We made it to Kings Canyon at Grant Tree Trail. There's a nice easy trail that way, a hard trail that way.
And just guess which
way we're going.
The hard one, of course. First time for both of us.
This was fun, right?
It was so much fun, you guys.
Yeah, it was a lot of work, right? Especially if you're walking through, I'm sure a lot of people who've done this before, you're walking through the fresh powder. And we had a beautiful, beautiful day.
It was gorgeous.
We had a 2-mile hike all to ourselves, had fresh powder. We're tired already. This snowshoeing is actually a lot of fun, right?
It's a lot of fun.
And man, I'm
enjoying it even more than I thought I would.
But it is beautiful here in Kings Canyon with all the snow, and we got just a beautiful, beautiful day.
I mean, there's not one cloud in the sky, and
we've got this whole trail to ourselves so far.
Blue, yeah. So far, we're the only ones.
I did crash once already though.
Yeah, he fell. Luckily, it was in the snow.
I'm from Florida. Give me a break.
He was not trying to make a snow bunny. He fell.
That's not a snow bunny. That's a Michelin man. So it was a little bit difficult making your way through some of the fresh powder.
I tended to stay on the trail that was worn. A
Yeah.
lot easier.
Yeah, we kind of learned that trick real well. We let our son go first, and we walked in his footsteps too. So that made it a little bit easier. But it was a 2-mile hike through Kings Canyon. It was fun, right?
It was beautiful,
Yeah.
incredibly beautiful. And Emma got to go with us. Mommy, unfortunately, was on call, but she did let us take Emma with us, and that was so much fun.
And she had her first diaper change out in nature.
Yeah, on an old tree stump.
So that was definitely a lot of fun.
Oh,
Want it off? Or?
oh no.
I think.
I can't get up.
Okay, just kind of get a little bit situated, and
Oh.
I have to pull you maybe.
I think I take these off.
No.
Danny, you were videoing me?
This is our action stuff. This is our drama. Here, I think I can pull you maybe.
We also drove to Monterey Bay.
This was cool, right?
Very cool.
Monterey Bay, and I think we both have been there
Years and years
20,
ago.
25
it's been
years
more than-
ago.
Yeah.
But from what we remember, we really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We got to go back again. We spent the night in Monterey Bay. We did the Sea Aquarium,
The Sea Aquarium was
which was
phenomenal.
really, oh,
Whoa, there goes everything in the RV.
Yeah.
Oh, goody.
we got to do the Sea Aquarium, which was, we didn't do that the first time we were there. That was really neat. We
Yeah.
did the 17-mile drive around like Pebble Beach and on the coast. That was a lot of fun. Just an enjoyable weekend, right?
Yeah. We stayed at a beautiful hotel, beautiful views, and we had some really yummy food.
Yeah, it was yes. Oh, we also went to Carmel by the
Oh,
Sea.
Carmel by the Sea, the drive.
Yeah, that drive was really
17-mile
neat too.
drive.
So that was definitely fun.
Incredible. We were fortunate enough, I should say, to go to Yosemite probably a half a dozen times.
Yeah, that
in
was
our
fun.
stay. Feeding baby Emma for the third time today. Well, that depends if you count 2 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, I just had a baby.
And I don't have an excuse.
Luckily, our son and daughter-in-law, they only live a couple hours from Yosemite, and they both love it. So whenever we could, we would definitely go into Yosemite.
Wow.
Now, what we did, lots of times, we just did some little small hikes,
Yeah.
right? The waterfalls, of course.
yeah.
Just kind of took it easy. But both our son-in-law, they're both rock climbers, and I think our
Son and daughter-in-law are rock climbers.
yeah, our son's probably a little bit more into it. So
Yeah.
we did go to Yosemite for some rock climbing. Now, my son, we spent a lot of time, there's a gym. He was trying to get me into shape so I could go try to climb out in Yosemite. That part didn't work. I'm definitely A-shape, but not in shape.
He thought he was going to whip you right into
Yeah,
shape.
that
It
didn't happen.
It didn't go over so well.
But we still got to go to Yosemite.
it, though.
I did a couple of climbs in Yosemite. That was kind of neat. Kind of neat to do that. And he did definitely some really, really hard stuff. There's no way I could do it all. But it was kind of fun to watch, and just anytime you're in Yosemite anyways, you can't go wrong. Right?
Yeah. He actually, the Midnight Lightning is the name of a
Very,
pretty
very famous bouldering problem.
problem, and
he was able to do that
able
one.
to do that.
So that was kind of neat.
That was cool. We also got something new.
Yeah, did you gonna sell them?
We got e-bikes.
Yeah.
Guess where we are?
At a bike shop. We're getting
We're
Harleys.
in trouble. Boy, are we in trouble. We are going to the bike shop at Woodward here in, is this Clovis?
I think Fresno.
Fresno, California, to purchase e-bikes.
This is gonna be one hell of a year.
Let me tell you how much I love
Hopefully
the e-bike.
they're still standing up back there
Yeah,
after that
maybe not after
pothole
that
we just
jolt.
went in.
Let me tell you how much I love my knees, I should say. Let me tell you how much my knees love the e-bikes.
Yeah, these are we just got them. We only had them for about a month. We've only did a couple rides on them, but our biggest ride so far, we went around Bass Lake, which is just outside of Yosemite by Oakhurst. We're official e-bike owners.
We are. We bit the bullet and decided to go for the e-bikes, and we are having so much fun, but we have a lot to learn on them.
We're newbies.
Man,
Matter of
they're
fact,
really, they're more than we thought they were going to be to handle, but they are fantastic.
and we're actually cold newbies
We're
right
cold
now.
right now. It was in the 60s before we left Clovis, California.
And we were at Bass Lake right now.
Yeah.
And we're gonna take the bikes for
And it's
a
in
ride.
the 40s.
Yeah, and we're cold.
Yeah.
But we did bring gloves. We should have brought
gloves
puffies.
and- yeah, we should have brought our puffies, and we didn't. We are layered, so hopefully we'll be okay after pedaling around a little bit. But man, it's
We'll
cold.
see. Yeah.
On the bikes, it's even colder.
That was fun. It was like we did like 17 miles and it was like nothing. And honestly,
Fun.
the nicest thing is when you're starting to go up a hill and all you gotta do is hit the throttle and it takes off on you. It was really, really
And
nice.
don't let him fool you. He used that little button.
Oh, yeah.
Just as much as I did.
Yeah.
If not more.
It was fun.
I had more battery power than that. That's all I'm going to say. I know that.
I'm carrying all the weight.
Uh-huh.
So that's kind of what we did in Clovis.
Yep.
And now what we're going to do is we just kind of wanted to fill you in a little bit on 2024. So 2024, honestly for us, it's not going to start out fun. We're going to have a big bill right off the bat. If you remember, if you watch some of our older videos, when we were in Elkhart, Indiana, we had one of our wet bolts break on us. And if you don't know what that is, that's one of the bolts that kind of holds your leaf springs, or it holds your leaf springs to underneath the frame of your RV. We actually had one break on us. We were able to get that fixed in Elkhart, but we had another one break on us when we were in Colorado this year as well. So something's going on. We're not the only people having this problem, but
Right.
being on the road full time, we can't do that.
No.
So we did have to bite the bullet. We looked at a couple different suspension options. Long story short, just for personal reasons and all, we ended up going with the Roadmaster suspension. So we will have that put on the RV the first part of April. So that's we're slowly making our way to Oregon. We're going to Henderson's lineup in Oregon. Highly, highly recommended place. We've heard, as a matter of fact, we were just at a Harvest Host last night, and they even know of them and recommended them as well.
Yeah.
So 2024 is starting out in Grants Pass, Oregon, getting a new suspension on the RV. It's going to be a little hectic, I think, for a week because they'll be working on the RV. We may have to get a motel for a few nights and whatnot, but it is what it is, and that's the very first thing really for 2024.
Yeah, we have no choice.
Yeah.
Full timing, we just got to get it taken
Yeah.
care of. So then we are going to be slowing things down a little bit, and we're going to enjoy being in Oregon. We're going to be going to Crater Lake National Park. Very excited about that.
Yeah, so we're going to spend about the month of April?
Yeah.
Roughly the month of
Oregon.
April in Oregon. We're slowly making our way north, but we're going to try to see as much as we can while we're in Oregon.
Yeah.
Or some people say Oregon.
No, it's Oregon.
Oregon.
We've been corrected a couple
Is it?
times.
So basically the month of April will be in Oregon. We've got Crater Lake. What else do we want to try to see? The Columbia River.
The Columbia River, Smith Rock State
Oh, Smith
Park.
Rock, right.
Definitely got to go back there.
And it's at Fort Hood also?
And Mount Hood.
Or Mount Hood? Mount Hood. So we're gonna see what we can see while we're in Oregon, but honestly our whole purpose is to make it north to Washington State.
Yeah.
And once we get there, really 2024 is going to be different for us. We're really, really slowing things down.
I'm excited though.
Yeah, me too. A typical for us is, we stay 2 weeks, we travel 250 to 300 miles on a travel day,
Right.
stay 2 weeks, and again, 250 to 300 miles. This year we're really slowing things down. We're
Right.
only going to be in, I think, 4 states total, and travel days are limited to 100 to about 150
Yeah.
miles on a travel day. So our plan is, once we get into Washington State, we're literally going to spend probably 3 or 4 months just in Washington State, and mainly on the coast.
Yeah.
Now we are going to spend some time around the, is it Puget Sound? Puget
I
Sound?
think, I don't know.
Whatever, all that
Yeah.
water area.
Yeah.
We're going to spend some time around there. We do want to go to North Cascades National Park. We
Yeah.
also definitely going to spend a lot of time Olympic National Park.
Yes.
And we're literally, I think we're going to be in Olympic National Park area probably roughly 2 months, just that alone. So we're really
Yeah.
taking our time.
We really we don't know that we'll be back to this area again.
Yeah.
So we really want to take our time, slow down, and enjoy it as much as we can.
Yeah, and we also do know that it does rain a lot up
Yeah,
there. So
it
by
does.
slowing it
We've
down,
been told.
if we have rainy days,
Yeah.
we should hopefully still have enough time that we can still enjoy
Yeah.
ourselves. So once we kind of leave Olympic National Park, we're going to head down the west coast. I believe it's Highway 101. And again, we're really going to take our time and really try to enjoy the coast as much as possible,
Yeah.
and just enjoy the west coast of the United States. We're really looking forward to that.
We really are. We may have some family come visit sometime during the year, off and on. That'll be exciting. But just to slow down and really enjoy it as much as we can while we can.
Yeah, so we're really looking forward to this.
For sure.
Now, after we're heading south, again, we'll be from Washington, Oregon. We'll get back into Northern California. We're going to go to the Redwood Forest area. Again, that's on the coast. And then what we're going to do after that is kind of switch it up. We're going to start heading inland a little bit. And we're going to kind of go down the back side of the Sierras. We're going to hit Lake Tahoe. We'll be in Lake Tahoe around the September-ish time frame. And then our plans is to basically head south on the eastern side of the Sierras, come back around and hit Central California to our son and daughter-in-law's house again around Christmas time.
Right.
So that is our plan for 2024. Things these roads, things do change, but that's our plans for now. But we do have a request from you, and we're hoping you'll please leave comments. If anybody has been to Washington State, Oregon, mainly the West Coast, on the highway, any suggestions at all, please let us know.
Yeah.
I would really hate to miss something. If you know of something that's
if you have a favorite area or favorite place, whether it be something to see, visit, or a restaurant, or anything, we're up for. We're open to whatever your suggestions are. We're gonna try and see what we can do.
Yeah, we hate to miss something. So
yeah, definitely.
if you ever been there, please leave comments, and maybe we'll get to do some of that. The other thing I wanted to mention too is we didn't give exact dates of when we're going to be there, but if you're going to be in Washington, Oregon, this area, send us an email, and maybe we can work it out. If we're in the same area or not, we could even meet up. So
that would be really
that'd be fun.
We've done that a few times, and we've thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, definitely.
You guys are such an inspiration. Keep us doing this. We really enjoy it. It's a lot of work, but it is so worth it. And when we get to read a comment or answer any questions or help you in any way, there's nothing more rewarding.
Yeah, definitely.
We just love it. We've been fortunate enough to go out and actually meet a few of you, and just it's an incredible experience, and we really thank you so much for joining this journey with us, and we appreciate you. Thanks so much for watching the video. We hope you enjoy it. We hope you have a great week and stay safe.
Remember, always live life to the fullest.
Safe travels, and God bless.